Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Mike Messina, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
Now here's the pitch. 1-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Raines has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Piazza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Tom Seaver gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Striding in is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, But if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So here is Bernie Williams, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And now the first pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. First offering on its way.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now here it comes. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
Into the box now, Darryl Strawberry fouled off. That average pushing up near 350 now. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
A 1-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Upton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. New York off to a 1-0 lead. And now for the Angels, Reggie Jackson. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Rendon on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench. 1-0 the count. Pause, now the pitch. That misses. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Fouled off. Rendon, the runner at second with 1 away. Sinker, 3-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
And now in the box, Jared Walsh trying here to plate the tying run from second as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box. 2-0
now. The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. Seaver peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game. The
windup and the 0-2 pitch. He Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Alfonso Soriano is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Walsh is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what? You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Kendall stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over and the runner back. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Next for New York, Derek Jeter popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your...
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Trying to move into scoring position, which... Digging in will be Steele Walker, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next to hit is Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
David Fletcher is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. So now here is Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yankees, the shortstop, Derek
First pitch on the way.
Jeter.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
No strike.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And the 2-1. Fouled off. Seaver has the sign. Here it is on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Bernie Williams. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Baseman,
2 down, no one on base. And that brings up Tino Martinez. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1. So now into the box is Mike Piazza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Hard ground ball to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Martinez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Popped him up. Bench has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to dig in, Darryl Strawberry flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
From the stretch, Tim Raines comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Strawberry, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in next, Alfonso Soriano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jason Kendall, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Runners are at first and second with one away. Lifted down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To Morgan at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Jared Walsh.
The right fielder, number 20, Jared Walsh.
Now the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Now to the plate, here is Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The center fielder, Steele.
First offering Walker on its way. Steele Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Angels are gone in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in.
The catcher, Jason.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting. Third base
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up. 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Derek Jeter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is strike two swinging. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Next, here is Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last debut. On its way is pitch number 75 as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's set. The 0-1.
No. Playing 11, 1-1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Into the corner and slicing foul. Back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. The 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The payoff pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 2. In now, Joe Morgan.
Leading off to the east.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1, here it comes.
Ball, go. Ball outside. Ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Morgan leads off first with one away. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Raines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
The batter,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. He doubled his last time up. Ball one to start the at-bat. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Tino Martinez.
the first baseman, Tino.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jose Canseco is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Aaron Slegers takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Piazza over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Up next, Darryl Strawberry. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Strawberry.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Fouled off. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two pitches fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Another try at 2-2.
No, that's the ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Morgan over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder,
Tim
number
Raines
31.
will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering. Softly hit down the line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting.
And now here is Jason Kendall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 2. 7th inning ready to roll, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The first baseman, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now Jared Walsh. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a swing.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2.
Leading up for the Yankees, the third baseman, Wade.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Getting well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next, it'll be Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And this is low, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Very weakly on the ground. Ready with another 2-2.
No, that's the ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bruce Sutter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Mike Trout will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. So far this season, Trout is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
He only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, and hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
2-1 to Joe Morgan.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Walker stands at first with 1 out. He stays alive, still 2-2. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Up next for the Angels.
Now at the plate here is David Fletcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Angels held in check there. They trail 3-2. Mike Trout takes over out.
This game's defensively for the Angels. Now playing left field, number 27.
Here it comes.
Trout.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there, on to first, and they get them both.
Now back.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the imposing power bat, Darryl Strawberry. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball. Playing 12. 1-2.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Tim Raines. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Mike Mayers will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Fly ball right down the line and left. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. We played 8. Now it'll be David Fletcher.
Leading off for the Angels, the shortstop, David
Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Rivera.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball, no. Ball. 2-1.
Line hard, deep into left. Canseco is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the catcher.
And stepping in, Mike Piazza, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And another foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Messina earns win number 4 on the season. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.